But you gotta run your own race. You gotta believe when no one else can see it. Pay him no mind even if you seem conceited. Failure is a state of grace for the defeated. The loudest voices in the room never competed. You see, I never had a choice to go another way. I was born for this mission and it's underway. I wasted time looking for another lane, for another game, then for somebody to blame. The difference between victory and sure defeat. To hold the power when the hero and the coward meet. To understand when to listen and how to speak. And always live inside the light when it's dark and bleak. One day it'll all pay off, and I'ma finally beat these odds. The cost was a heavy price, hard work, sacrifice. I can see it clearly now, as my feet lift from the ground. Through the storms and the longest night, I'm the fire burning bright. 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 I'm the fire burning bright.
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I just wanna
The movie, music, news, television promos, trailers and videos used in this production are protected by the Fair Use Act. Section 107 of the Copyright Act. 1. The purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature or is for nonprofit educational purposes. 2. The nature of the copyrighted work. 3. The amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. 4. The effect of the use upon the potential market for, or value of, the copyrighted work. Thank you.
On this team, we fight for that itch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that itch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second. It's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with.
What's up, everybody? MattieC. We back again, and we have our pre-fight talk with this guy right here, Gladiator Andrew Valdina. And man, how you doing? How's everything going? I know you just told me you got off of nice training.
Yeah, everything's good, man. Again, thank you for having me on here. It's always good to chat it up with you before all the fights. But I'm good. I'm healthy, thankfully. Training's been great. Like I said, I just got home from a wrestling practice run by Jay Curley over at Hook and Roll. I got some work with those guys. Pete was in the building. Got some drilling in with Aiden Bernier, and yeah, everything's good. It's a good day. Spent 4th of July in Plymouth yesterday, and at the Cage Titans float on the parade there. So it was a good day.
You just stole my question to ask how it was, but you got the answer for me right there. It looked like
Yeah.
you really would help. It's good to see you guys going out there, and the kids are excited to see you guys and the fans and all that stuff. And of course, they're bringing the local legends like you, Johnny Cupcakes, and Sean Lally, Pete, Jorgen, everybody, man. So it was awesome to see. Oh, sorry, Connor Matthews, you too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's always a good time, and I just I've had all my fights for Cage Titans, and that means all of my fights have been in Plymouth, except for the one that they did in the town of Plymouth. So much just from the support that all those guys give me, like in the cage, going crazy for me, even if they don't know me, whatever. Like it's just it feels good to know that like what I dedicate myself to every day, people appreciate and they love the support. So it's so good to go give back a little bit, and into the parade and have the little kids be like have their day made and stuff. Like they love holding the belt and stuff like that. They love seeing all the fighters going crazy. The t-shirt cannon was out there and stuff. So it's good to just embrace the town of Plymouth, especially 2 weeks out from fight night here. It just feels like everything was like kind of lined up very well. This camp here.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, like it's always two questions: is are you fighting or is he fighting from my daughter? And luckily, you guys are like role models to her, And she just found out that Joe Lozon is fighting, and I told his son is in her class last year, so I was like, well, now you know the whole family now, so you're all good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so fun stuff, man. Fun
That's pretty
stuff.
cool. That's pretty cool.
And just like you said,
Yeah,
when
Joe Ozon,
he's got a multi-year deal.
oh, my bad. My bad.
That's okay. No, I was just saying he
What's
just
that?
signed a multi-year deal with Bare Knuckle too. Multi-fight, I'm sorry, multi-fight.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, multi-fight. It's crazy. He's crazy, man. But you know what? When opportunity knocks and you feel prepared, and I'm sure he got like a good deal out of it too. So I mean, why not? Especially at Fenway Park, his home state. That's kind of an opportunity. It's very, very tough to pass up on. So I wish him all the best, and I'm sure he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, man, it was a shock to me too. And Joe's a seasoned vet, combat sports wise, so I don't see him having any problem whatsoever. And I bet you have a similarity. I mean, you fought at Fenway Park and you fought a great guy in Cam Arnold. Much respect to him too. I mean, what's it like, fighting at, you fought at Fenway. How did it feel when you were there?
That was one of the greatest experiences I've had in my fighting career so far. Just because like I've visualized like a lot, and I see myself fighting in all these different venues and like all around the world and stuff. But like to be honest, like I always envisioned like TD Garden, right? But I never really thought about like Fenway, like MGM Music Hall right next to it. So that was really cool. It's cool when like the stars align like that, and I get to have like a one of my like mini goals hit so early in my career as well, because I wanted to fight in Boston so bad my whole career as well. So it's so cool that I got to experience it so soon. And like I said, Cam was a great dance partner. I appreciate him. He's a tough kid. And I'm just glad I got to reap the rewards of a solid win. Hard work spent well, and we're on to the next year.
Yeah, so talking about the next one, man, you're fighting a guy that I don't know too much about. This guy Jordi Maya, and I believe he's from Mexico City. I believe somewhere down there.
Yep.
So do you know what do you know about this guy? Any small things you know about?
Jordi Maya is a very tough fighter. We have a bunch of film on him that we've been able to watch early in camp. I usually don't watch too much more of my opponents, like going through camp and leading into the fight week and stuff. It's usually all early camp or even before camp, and then we get baseline game planning done with Pete and Mike Bromberg. So he's just a tough opponent, man. He's got a good record. He's got some wins under his belt lately. He's going to be looking to come forward, I'm sure. I'm sure he has a vision for himself as well. And it's just on me, as always, to do what I do best, which is to dominate. So I'm looking to stop him in his tracks, like I have been doing. I respect him obviously because I respect his skill set, and I respect his work ethic. He looks like he trains really hard. He looks like just a very professional guy. So it's another step in the right direction for my career, taking on an even tougher opponent every single time like him. So it's going to be a great win to witness for everybody that's going to be there in attendance and anybody watching on Spectation Sports. I can't wait to show all the improvements that I make every single day. Fight to fight, you never see me plateauing. And I take a lot of pride in my work ethic like that. So you guys are going to see the best version of myself and the most well-rounded skill set to date.
Absolutely. And you have such a good training regimen. I mean, from what I see, I mean, behind the scenes, you show some quick stuff, but like I know how much hard work you put in behind the scenes, instead of in front of a video. You got Pete, like
Yeah.
you said, and Hook and Roll. You got, Joe Poirier. You got all your dance partners there that you guys have just helped each other improve tremendously. And it's always great to see, especially locally, um seeing all of you just working so hard and treating you guys like a family. I mean, I remember some of the interviews me and you were talking, Andrew, like where you were going to Drake it one day, you were going to Cartel one day, you were going to
Mhm.
Connor's house and all that. So I mean, is it a little bit less stressful now that you're down here in the South Shore around the Cape area?
Yeah, man. The theme in New England, maybe it's all around the United States and the world, but like I feel like the theme in New England for a long time was just traveling to get the best work at all these different gyms up and down Massachusetts, different states and stuff. Um, Trust me, I still do my fair share of traveling, but I've really got it narrowed down to about two gyms really, and that's it. It's 40 minutes to Lozon's, and then it's 40 minutes from there to Hook and Roll, and from Hook and Roll back to the Cape, it's 40 minutes. So everything's 40 MMA gyms now. So I get so much work at both those gyms respectively, and yeah, it's definitely a little bit less stressful. I mean, going all the way up to like Cartel and stuff. That's a great gym as well. New England Cartel, what they're doing up there, but it's an all day affair if I really want to get all the way up there. When I can get, you know, just as good of work down here with the training partners I have and stuff. I always appreciated the time that they spent with me up there, but it's just from the Cape, it's like it could be with traffic, 3 hour trip and 3 hours
Yeah.
back. So yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal. So I'm very grateful for the coaches and the gyms and the training partners that have been all helping me this camp in particular, man. It's going to prove to be very beneficial.
Absolutely. And you got Tyson there, you got Joe Lowe's on there, and you got all your partners there at Hook and Roll. And um it's just amazing to see. And that's what people don't see behind the scenes is just, the travel, the diet you want to work on. And even when you're not on a diet, you still want to keep healthy and then just have a little snack here and there. I call it a meal for me, but for you, it's like a snack for one for one day after cutting weight.
Oh yeah, yeah. The training regimen is like that. The diet needs to be very strict. That's another good point. I've had a really great nutritionist, James Simmons, who's been helping me out for a few camps now in a row. So he's been great. He really makes sure that all my meals are timed when they should be before and after workouts. What the macros should be for all my meals and stuff like that. I got everything narrowed down to a science. I'm very thankful for all that. The great that I've met along the way.
Yeah, man, you got to share that diet with me, bro. I, I mean, my diet is okay, but I mean, my range is between 160, 170. That's what I like to keep, and I'm like 5 pounds over. So, I don't want to be 5 pounds overweight. You know what I mean? That's like my middle goal. But that's between running too, and especially in
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
weather. This weather, I probably
I,
lost about 3 pounds.
I was gonna say, man, I'm sure with all the running you do all the time, I see a post here and there, but like you must be burning so many calories with this weather and all that stuff too.
Well, that's a tough thing, man, is that yes, you can burn the calories. That's all wonderful, like 700, 800 calories, but then you got to put that shit back on. Like,
Yeah,
or else, you could get sick, dehydrated, or not eating enough. Like that's sometimes the
Yeah.
problem with runners is that they won't get the nutrients back in their body. So I mean, it is what it is. I do try to keep on a strict diet myself. Sometimes I like to cheat a little, but
Mm.
it's
You need,
Italian slash this and that in there.
yeah, sometimes you need, I call it a refeed day. Sometimes you do, if you're so strict with your diet 24/7, I think sometimes your body is really calling for to have that refeed day where you just eat. I like to say, like, you eat a lot of the same food you've been eating, but maybe just a lot more of it for like one day or something to get your body reset.
Right, exactly. And so with that being said, what is your goal for, um the rest of camp? What is it like to do the final push, I should say? For people who don't know what it's like to do the final push until the week before, we can say Cage Titans now. What's something that can be done like in the final weeks? Like, what's your push to get to that point?
Yeah, so right now we're one day shy of 2 weeks out. So 13 days out from fight night. And every single day of camp is so truly important, obviously. But I think the 2 week out point like we are right now, this week right before fight week is actually, in my opinion, one of the most important weeks of fight camp because you just got to be so careful with everything. You got to this is basically my last week of hard work, and
Hmm.
with your weight getting so much lighter right before fight week, while still trying to push yourself very hard before fight week, you can be injury prone. You got to be careful with the selected training partners you use. Your diet needs to be on point as it has been this whole time. So I think this week is one of the most important weeks of fight camp. I've learned through lessons I've had to experience in past fights that when to hold back a little bit, when to push a little harder. So I really I want to make sure that I'm so thankful right now, knock on wood, right? That like right now I am so healthy. My body feels amazing. It's the best I've ever felt physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything's just on point, dialed in, and very focused on the task at hand. So I just want to make sure that I keep all this focus, all this health 100%. That's all I need to do. And come into fight week, that's when we can start being on cruise control. And we just have to work on, getting the last few pounds off, water loading. Um, and something I've worked on a little bit too is enjoying it. It's like, listen, I love fighting for Cage Titans, and I will fight 30 more times for Cage Titans if that is what needs to happen before I get my call to the big show. But there's just something about this fight, man, where and how I'm feeling with my skill set and everything that I just feel like this could be the last one for Cage Titans. And I really just want to enjoy it, embrace the fans. I want to show my gratitude by putting on my best performance to date and on July 18th. So I'm just gonna enjoy fight week, push hard this last 2 weeks of all the hard work soon.
That's awesome, man. And it's like I say all the time, all these guys here and, from the boxing community to you guys, like it gives me a great appreciation and a great motivation to run at a good pace, at a happy pace with positive music, positive energy. And I've said it before, like for me, it's like a state of meditation for me, like just being anywhere. And, if I'm
Mhm.
struggling where I got like a 3 miles left, I'll picture the 3 miles I run here, like, hey, you got this. Like you're already at the 3 miles you would run in a pickup day, like that kind of thing. So like when I see what you guys are doing and appreciate what you guys would you know, what you guys go
Yep.
through and the positivity you guys go through, that's much appreciated. And it's good to hear that everything is in line for you for this upcoming 2 weeks before fight night. Um so my last thing for
Yeah,
you,
man.
Andrew, is
Absolutely.
for July 18th. I know it's a big fight. But is there anything else you want to say to, your sponsors and to everything, and you know how everybody can get tickets from you, or are you sold out already, man? I don't know. You're a quick character.
Oh, so I thank you for all the plugging in right there too, because I do want to give shout out to my sponsors. I'd love to give everybody one last message before fight night. And then, but for tickets, real quick, I do have some physical tickets remaining. It's going to be tough, like I said, only 2 weeks out here. It's going to be tough for me to travel to all of these people to get them the tickets. So if you guys would like them, please, I'm not saying this out of the gyms that I'm at. That's probably the best for Lozans and Raynham. I have in all my social media bios, so you can click the link and then click the ticket link, and you can get your tickets there for convenience as well. And yeah, for sponsors, they all these sponsors, man. This team of sponsors has been really helping me this camp. They've helped me just get to and from all my training sessions, with as easy as possible, with putting gas in my car and funding my supplements and stuff like that. I'm truly appreciative of all of them. So Face Off Fight Co., ARP and Plumbing, Main Source Essentials, which is right here. It's a beard oil company.
Oh,
Classic Cars, Palm Beach. That's down in Florida. Yep, yep. And then U.S. Golden Pond. That's up in Manchester, New Hampshire. Jen's Jewelers. I believe that's in Billerica, Mass. And Fixed Care Incorporated, which is in Raynham, Mass. And then Arpin Plumbing. That's based out of Taunton. It's actually Drew Arpin and his father's business. They
oh,
they
okay.
have a plumbing family in there.
Another
Yep,
Cage
yep. Very
Titans
hardworking
fighter.
people over there.
Um,
Oh
is
yeah, and
there?
you know what? Real quick, I'll just give a plug for all my teammates as well that are fighting on this card. We got
Yeah.
Drew Arpin. He's fighting for the strap, the mutt. I'm just gonna keep talking. But Drew Arpin, he's fighting for a strap. He's been one of my main training partners this camp. He's just pushes the pace all the time. Kid doesn't get tired. He works harder than most people I know. Um, Mark McCabe out of Lozans, he's also fighting for a strap against a tough kid like Jordi Tavares. That's going to be another great scrap. And yeah, man, it's gladiator season as always. I can't wait to give you all the performance of a lifetime. I'm leaving no stone unturned. I'm giving my all into this fight. I'm not leaving there without my hand raised. Let's go.
Absolutely, man. I love it. I love it. Actually, that's another question I meant to ask you. Is there like a promo
Or
code if
or
you can't make it for
nope.
on
There we
Spectator
go. I see you
Sports?
move. Yes, there is a promo code. I think they give me the code basically like a few days out from fighting, like middle of the week on fight week. I'll have a link, and I think the link that I'll end up putting on social media, you either just click it and it'll automatically be registered to give me credit, or at most I'll have a link, the code for you. It's probably going to be Valdina or Valdina1 or something. I'll have it in the caption for sure. Thank you for that.
MattieC Sports will then share that once you share that. So,
Let's go.
um, is there anything else you want to say, Andrew, before this big show?
Just be ready to be entertained. That's it, man. Thank you, Matty C. I appreciate you always having me on before these fights, man. It's always good chatting it up with you. Um, and let's go. Let's go get some W's.
Absolutely. Oh, one more thing. What inspired your logo this time? It looks pretty dope, man.
Thank you. I should have gave a. I forgot about talking about the shirts. Yeah, we're a little bit of crunch time here because I still got to get them made, and I'm hoping they're going to be made like by fight week. So the end of this week coming up, but they are designed by Monica Rhines. I have a teammate of mine, Liko. It's his mom, and she's a graphic designer. And I told her basically just the theme I wanted. I was like, this is an America themed card. I'm fighting a Mexican, so I got to represent for America here and put this guy down. I'd really like it to give like a what's it called? I'd love to kind of like bring it back to this design almost, where it was just like the gladiator helmet, like the OG shirt,
Oh
and
yeah.
I would love it to be like red, white, and blue theme, maybe like the American flag on there, and have gladiator season incorporated into it. And she came up with a few different designs, and that's the one we picked. I thought she did a really great job, and I have a most of the shirts that I put on an order for are pretty much spoken for, but I'm gonna have like a very limited amount of remaining that I'll probably end up bringing to the hall on fight night, and you guys can all, get your merch there. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll have to hit you up for that one, man. I don't think I've missed a shirt for a long time. I don't think.
What's
Oh,
that? What
actually,
size are
maybe
you? A
the Fenway.
large?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll make sure I got a large for you.
Excellent. Well, everybody, watch this guy, Andrew Valdina, come down to the hall July 18th. That's Plymouth Memorial Hall in beautiful Plymouth, Massachusetts, right on the water. I'm sure they have something after Tavern on the Wharf, but
Mhm.
don't go there because I'm just saying it's going to go late and Andrew Valdina is going to be rocking the house at the end of the night for sure.
Ah,
You
the
remember I did that at
sports
Disney
flag
World for you,
is coming
bro.
back. I know. I really appreciated that. That was awesome.
Well, everybody, this is Andrew Valdina here, and we'll see you cage side, or we'll see you on live on Spectation Sports.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching MattieC Sports. Follow MattieC Sports on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also follow Matt Cameron 23 on X.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with. I bring the flow with lyrical stamina, rapping a million miles. One point I'm an animal, then I'm a cannibal, taking my pick and I pounce.
MattieC Sports is a co-Sinista1 production.